this time is Lady LIHUA doing the slapping? Wow! Welcome back, any fans, to another episode of the Apothecary Diary, Season 2, Episode 6. Previously, when we left off, one of Gokyo's lady-in-waiting, the maid-servant you could say, has fallen sick, and Mao Mao has been making medicine for her, but we learned that it's actually illegal, like during their time, for girls to actually make medicine. As only for the eunuchs and guys who study medicine, I guess. So technically, Mao Mao has been breaking rule all this time. Well, they have been more on the advancement path, you know, because even Jinshi acknowledged that girls should be able to do such thing also, because it's very hard to find guys or eunuchs who study medicine and place them in the inner palace. So I think it is a good idea to like maybe change the rule out a bit. So maybe we get to see like Mao Mao get into trouble and Jinshi is going to reveal himself as someone with higher power to save her or something. Or I wonder what's going to be the case. And there's definitely something that's going on because the twin sister of the envoy who came to greet the emperor, I heard that they are definitely like from Ottoman or Rome or something, because they speak, when Mao Mao talk about it in English, was the moon goddess of call her Diana of Moon Goddess. You can go search it up, because that's what I heard from other people, and do a bit of research on it. So yeah, definitely come from Ottomans or Romans over there. So you know it's around there. So I'm still thinking that the envoys are definitely planning something with the Lowland's dad, you know, the pure consort, if you know, the one who replaced Lady Ado. Yeah, and that's all I have. Well, without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Well, we start off very weirdly now. Although, is she gonna confront her because she studied medicine? That's, oh my god. But Mao Mao is definitely under a servant to Jinshi, right? Can they actually jump through the hoops? Because definitely Jinshi outrank most of the medical palace, unless they are like independents, you know, which is a separate power, just like how, you know, determined in my army, where our medic definitely has higher power than our army, because in our workplace, safety is the #1 priority. That's why medical officer has higher ranking power than our army officers. No, wait, what? Now we suddenly get a random law drop on the title that was given by the consort or something. Shouldn't that be the first place? It means that wait, what? Why? Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, she finally understands that most of the people, Mao Mao and her Lady Gokyo, outrank her, you know. But let's us listen to why the medical granny want Mao Mao to make medicine for Lady LIHUA. That's something very new. Is it because due to her pregnancy or something? You know, that time when, oh my god, what's it, her name? Shin. Lady LIHUA, Shin read the letter and with a very grim face. Is it that's the case? So maybe that letter was actually asking permission to ask whether the maid with a cough to go into the hospital, but unfortunately wasn't granted to her. Now this is why sometimes medical officer, you know, in army has more power, you know. You are getting permission here and there without stopping to spreading like a contagious disease is definitely a threat, you know, or stopping something that violated safety, you know, in army. Well, usually as a guy, you know, I'm not really scared of lizard, but I'm still scared of the dirtiness of cockroaches. Well, my mom definitely is scared of a lizard, you know, household lizard. Oh my god, we do from the picture. The maid is definitely coughing out blood. That is good. I'm afraid what I can assume is tuberculosis or something else. If the loading keep having problem, I have no choice but to lower quality then. Like, it is really having a hard time buffering. Now we finally get Jinshi's help. That's why, you know, Jinshi's ranking definitely outrank most of the people over here. Wait, are they actually sisters? Okay, it's definitely not working out. Well, I can definitely understand. I approve of Lady LIHUA, you know. I find Lady LIHUA is more attractive than compared to Shin. And Shin's personality is definitely very nasty, you know. You're gonna see her coughing out blood, right? Something very serious. I'm really afraid that it's getting tuberculosis. If that's the case, it's very serious. It's very little. Singapore has wiped out tuberculosis in our places, so we are free from tuberculosis for quite some time. Man, I'm really starting to figure out that maybe Shin is trying to murder people, you know? Wow, you see, Mama actually understand her intention if that's her reaction, you know? Just like, you know, ReZero and Regular say, you have the ability to stop time. And then Regular's face, like, totally, oh shit, my secret is out. I guess Mama's gonna explain the situation to everyone then. Is Jinxie there? Since Gao Shun is over there. And I'm assuming that Shin is Lady Lihua's sister.
リファ様のいとこでもある。
Cousin. I guess what she's doing now is to cover one crime with another crime, you know. The main crime is actually trying to poison a lady Lihua from getting pregnant. Now she's using the isolation of the maid to cover up the poisoning case of the crime.
浮かされていたことは知っているのです。
Ooh. Mama caught her tail. How did the slap even scratch her face? Is it because of manicure on her fake nails or something? But they shouldn't have fake nails, they only have taken care of a good nail. Maybe now we really understand why the lady in waiting's like all Lady Lihua's maid are so useless. Because as Mama explained, Shin is definitely gathering all the useless people around her. Because as I say, because like Shin is definitely aiming for Lady Lihua's position, you know.
感情に支配され間違いを。
I'm not sure where is this going. I think he's just getting jealous because it can be like maybe the Emperor's wife, you could say. Like she definitely jealous of her position. She can actually be a scholar, but I'm not sure whether will they accept a female scholar, you know. No. Ooh, Jinxie is so strong. No, exactly as I said, she was just aiming for the position of the Empress, not really trying to be like doing as a to bear children for the Emperor, you know. Oh, this time is Lady Lihua doing the slapping? Wow! At this point, it's just Lady Lihua trying to protect Shin, you know. Because she's definitely trying to protect Shin by dishing out the punishment personally. Because if she continue this way, you are definitely murdering the Emperor's child. The only way is like what? Execution, you know. Yeah, because of this, they will never stand on the same like pedestal, you know. Oh, what? Feng Shui? But in Japanese it's called Feng Shui. That's pronunciation is so wrong. At least we get the answer of who actually planted the flowers, you know. Like it was not definitely Shin. It was actually like maybe some of her personal best friend, or maybe she's a lesbian or something. This is something serious. The Emperor is now thinking something, you know, when a powerful man is thinking, it's dangerous. Now let's check out the after credits, shall we? And I need to skip this because the openings are usually very easily get copyright strike, yes. I guess I'll be just deleting this part out, I guess. It seems like it's like a scholar test or something. Even the Emperor is like giving it out. It definitely feels like a Chinese scholar test. If you I can't really explain it, but I see it in Chinese drama show, you know, like those ancient wuxia, and they call it like the ancient Chinese martial art, or maybe in the when they do historical stuff. Yeah, it definitely look like a scholar test. So maybe that's what Mamo is going through, and I'm not sure why. Like maybe Jinxie is like facing with some internal dilemma or something, maybe some low self-esteem stuff from what I can tell. So we finally finally wrap up everything, we finally know why Shin is like definitely having that kind of face, because she know that Lady Hua is definitely pregnant with the Emperor's child, like the second child, which is a newborn again, and Shin was definitely planning something, but we don't know who is actually the mastermind who's giving the advice into eliminating all the Emperor's child. Like that is definitely weird. It could be Lady Lowline's dad or something, because they want Lady Lowlines to actually be pregnant with the child so that their family get the prestige of rising up higher into like the Emperor status or something. But that's just my my assumption, my conjecture is that what they call it nowadays. Because in my days we call it theory, because the word is easier to say. And I wonder, they didn't show the envoys though. Did the envoy actually people went back home already? Because I guess they did, because we don't really see them. Which mean that they actually failed their mission of like enticing the emperor, but they didn't stop transporting large amount of goods into the kingdom, which some could be toxic or used as poison. That's as how Shin get obtaining all the high graded perfume oil that can be used for abortion. Let's don't mention the flower, because the flower is definitely planted by the sick mate's friends. So as Gigi say, it's planted everywhere, so it doesn't count. It's just how you use it as a medical knowledge that's where it gets dangerous. Ignorance is a bliss, huh? Well, since we finally wrapping up like quite a few scenes that unanswered question, but it just open up with more questions. So now we are wondering, who is the shadow hands that's behind pulling the strings then, and what was the other lady name, huh? The one that went dead and then revived, and I mispronounced her in my own video. I don't really remember, but if you roughly know, the one that Mama was enticing to find the revival herb, she say, or revival medicine. Yeah, I definitely guess like she definitely belonged with the shadowy hand that is behind the scenes pulling the strings. Yeah, that's all I have to say for this episode. So if you enjoy this episode, hopefully I will see you in the next episode.